Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing today? Nice to see you, nice to see you, nice to see you. No, they did not get the guy. The guy got himself. Um, there were shots fired about 1:20, something like that, yesterday afternoon. And good morning, Molly. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you, Sano. Yeah, I guess around 8:30, somewhere around there, after I got off the live stream yesterday. They went in and they went and knocked out all the rest of the windows, and they stormed the place. And he was, I guess, dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound, and one of his dogs was dead from one of the tear gas containers, from what I understand, and the other dog was still alive. So. They said he was off his medication, or they took him off his medication. I don't understand why. Um, Basically, this is my understanding. If they take you off your medication, it's because you're abusing it. Um, so, or he no longer needed it. So I don't know what the deal was. I'm not saying the guy abused his medicine or whatever, but that probably was why he was taken off it. He was a vet, and I know there's a lot of vets that got problems. I understand that 100%. I have all the utmost, you guys all know I have the utmost respect for vets. And with the one video I posted, if you're a vet and you need help, get it. You need to get the help. So, you know, um, I don't know if he let himself down or the Veterans Administration let him down. So somewhere something happened that the system failed, or he failed the system. It's a small pill. It just didn't want to go down. So that was what went on yesterday. So I guess the dog that was still alive, they took to animal services or something like that. So I'm sure somebody will adopt it. Good morning, Linda. You're looking lovely as ever. Christy, you're looking lovely as ever also. Nice to have you all here. I do have more footage. I don't know if I'm going to put it up or not. It's, no sense beating on the dead, but there's some footage of them firing off tear gas. But as far as seeing anything, you can't see nothing. So. You can see the robots going down the street and stuff, but I don't know, for those that weren't at the live stream last night, they had two robots, and they sent one in to the backyard, and wasn't a good idea. I guess he had a couple of mean dogs, and that robot went into that yard and the back bench or whatever, and I guess the dog didn't like some other dog in its own yard. He tore that robot a new ass. It barely got out of the yard by itself, and they had to send another robot to help get it back to so they could fix it. Then they sent in a drone, and the drone got disabled or whatever, so they had to send a robot back to go get the drone. So, Jeff, good morning. Nice to have you here. So, it was a sad day. You know, um, I hate to see anybody die. You know, but I mean, somewhere, someplace, something happened. So, how was your guys' yesterday? Anything exciting happen? Just another normal day around here. Well, thank you, Jeff. I know you mean it wholeheartedly. I'm looking ugly as ever. I know. I know. I feel like crap. I actually fell asleep for a couple hours last night, and then I got up around midnight. Was up till like 2 o'clock. Fell asleep. Woke up at 3:30. Went to the bathroom. Laid back down. Quarter after 4. I couldn't go back to sleep. So I've been up. I hurt so bad. Um, I should actually see if I can take my prescription into the pharmacy and see if they'll fill it. You know, I, I haven't had it for over almost 2 months. So it's been, let's see, February, I think 14th, 15th, 12th, or something like that. I got it. So I don't know. Let me see. Where did you go? Where did you go? It's here someplace underneath my laptop. There it is. There it is. It was given to me February 20th. And I was out then. So you got them running now, Bobby? No. Just a bad day. That's good. Oh, there we go. Hold on a second. I gotta get my speaker on. So, isn't that nice? I haven't heard from Junkyard yet, but he left me a message last night. They were headed for the cellar because of tornado, so hopefully everything's okay. Worried about them. That's right. How you doing, John? Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever this morning. Don't look a day over 53, John. You're so young looking, you and your son can be twins. See? Compliments, people, compliments. A little upset with YouTube, though. That video yesterday got 500 and some hits. I didn't make a penny on it because they wouldn't monetize it. There's nothing on that video. There's no violence. There's no nothing. So I put in for a review. I'm gonna get I want paid for that. That's absolutely BS. So, good morning, Kevin. Nice to have you here. You're having some bad weather, I know. Does that mean you're gonna be stuck in the house or in the bear cave with Mama Bear? Or are you gonna try to go out and adventure on your own? So. Oh, anybody got anything they want to talk about? Give me a subject. Anybody? Bueller? Oh, yes, unless I can break the chain. There you go. Better start a new pot. You almost there? Almost. No. Now there's about 3/4 of a pot. This is the second pot. So. For those that seen my live stream last night, I made I fried pork chops and I fried pork loin strips. And the pork loin, when I fried them up, I fried them on both sides and browned them, salt and peppered them, before I fried them. Then I threw them in a frying pan, put 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup with 1 can of water in it, stirred it all up, put the loins in there, put it in the oven at 350 and baked it for like an hour and a half. Turned out excellent. Made homemade macaroni and cheese. What time was it, Kath, when they went in? 8:30?
It was all done by 8:30.
They were all done by 8:30 last night. They heard shots around 1:20 or something like that yesterday, right? Yeah. And the guy ended up offing himself then. So one of the dogs was killed. He was dead. I got some video on. Huh?
I'm not sure how the dog died.
Yeah.
Because, 22 rounds of tear gas.
Yeah, they shot 22 tear gas grenades into that house yesterday. So, don't know if somebody said the dog got killed by tear gas, but you never can tell. So, I'm sure the cops didn't. That's only speculation because the cops aren't going to tell you nothing until the investigation's over with. This is better than the news. Well, thank you, Ian. How you doing? Nice to see you. So, yep. And he said, we ain't going to jail. You're right. So, he didn't. Yeah, it's too bad about the dog. Yeah. The truck was unharmed, I guess. Yeah. I was just joking about that, but you know, it's a shame. I did that video yesterday, and I put in the links. You know, if you need some help, get some help. If if you're a vet and you need some help, get some help. You know, the system failed him, or he failed the system. Um, they say he got taken off his meds. Well, the reason why most of the time they take you off your meds is because you don't either need it, or your health is impacted by the meds, or you're abusing it. There's like three things that'll take you off your medications. So besides insurance, but he's a vet, so I'm sure his meds were paid for. So most likely, and I don't want to say ill of the guy, but he probably was abusing the medication. That's why they would take you off it. Huh? Yeah, if you're abusing your meds, they will take you off them.
How do you know he was?
I don't. I just said he probably was. So, like I said, there's three reasons. Either it's a hindrance to your health, or you don't need them no more, or you're abusing them. Yeah, you're off your meds like how normal you are. That's right, Kevin. So
maybe that's what's going to do.
I know I need to be going off my meds. I need to be put on my meds.
I think you do.
And what need to be put off my meds? Put on? Yeah. I ain't wrapped. And by the way, if anybody's trying to get a hold of me on Facebook, lots of luck. I mean, you can get a hold of me, but I just can't get a hold of you back. I know they don't take care of the vets like you think they would. They're doing better. I went to the VA 36 years ago. I sat there for 9 hours. 9 hours, seen the doctor for 5 minutes, and that was the last time I went there. I said I'd never go back. So, yeah, you never can. I don't know what he was doing. I don't think he was selling them, but I think maybe he was just over medicating himself or something. So, which is abusing it. So. It was a shame. So they come back in with the battering ram and knocked all the windows out after I was on the live stream. They were doing that then. So, and I don't know. I think I got off the live stream a little after 7 or something like that. So, what should take you off your meds? Well, probably got you on there for a good reason there, Jeff.
650 right now. Get your phone now.
Yeah, yeah. So. Huh? I guess you're wearing those to school. Ask Nana if those are yours. You're right. You're absolutely right, Kevin. Take care of ours first, and then the rest of them later. So.
No, you can't. Okay. You'll be getting out of school at 1:45. Hurry up.
Good morning, Brad.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. I gotta take the grandkids, a couple of them, to the dentist today. So up in Chelsea. Yeah, well, that won't happen. You're right there, Jeff. Oh, I know there's hundreds, there's thousands of them everywhere.
Hurry up, Harley. Get him out. Get him out. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right there, Ozark.
you're gonna get it right, yeah. Gotta move it. Hurry up.
Anybody catch any of the testimony yesterday with William Barr? I thought that one senator was going to crap himself when he said, "Hey, can we see all your notes?" And Barr said, "Nope." That was funny. The guy thought he was hot crap until he asked that question. I watched about an hour of it. So.
That's funny. Harley. Golfers, Dad.
You're probably right there, Kevin. You're probably right.
Where'd they go? It's not cold, it's to leave it there.
Either that or go to the southern border, cross it, and come back. You're going to be late for school.
Yep,
What the hell's taking her so damn long? She got up at 20 after 6.
yep. No.
Jesus. You better be moving it. Yeah, it's only 5:51 where you live at. It's 6:54 where I live at. So, yeah.
What about it?
Yeah, when he said, "Will you recuse yourself?" There's the same one that said, "Will you that asked for his uh, um, notes." Yeah, that's funny.
Get them on, they're in here. Get them on.
Yeah, there you go. That ain't much. So, and that's for a 3-month supply. That's a pretty good price. So, So, anybody want to come up on the panel today? No. I almost got to read all of that before you retracted it. Was you watching some of Grizz videos? I watched part of the rant. I still haven't watched it all because he started cussing. So I and the grandkids were here, so I had to shut it down. So, Mama Renda, good morning. Are you on your way to work yet, Renda? I can't call you Mama Renda. So. Yeah, he does make some good videos. Did you want an invite? Because you're a grandfather of superior quality, I made my grandson bacon for breakfast. Well, that was nice there, Kevin. Wasn't the microwave kind? Yep, Peter's in the house. Actually, he's in the car. He ended it himself. They heard shots about 1 or 120, something like that, and that's when he ended it. So they didn't. It was around 8 or 8:30 when they stormed the house, and he was.
No, it was already done. See, you weren't even out there.
I know. So it was already done at 8:30. So I was here doing a live stream at 7 or something like that, and they were just busting out the windows again. Oh.
I thought they handled it really well.
I do too. Well, I do. I think they handled it real well too because nobody died but the guy himself.
Well, I mean, they gave him all those answers. They understood that he was off his back.
Right.
It's not like they opened fire because they never opened fire.
They never shot back at the guy, not once. Even when he shot at the officer, she never shot at him. So.
Well, it weren't just that. It was also because he had grenades. He had a shit ton of weapons.
I guess the guy had a bunch of weapons, ammunition, dynamite, and grenades in the house. So.
Boys thrown away.
Huh?
My boys thrown away.
Yeah.
He had crawl spaces. He also had food prep.
Yeah.
That he could have lived 3 weeks underneath.
Did you hear? She said that he downstairs. I guess he had it set up to where he
He
could
didn't
have.
have a basement.
He had a crawl space underneath the house, and he had it dug out or whatever, so he could live down there for at least 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So.
With
He had food storage and everything else. So there's
They
20
were afraid that another reason why they didn't do that is because with them having grenades and stuff, shooting at him, they didn't want that.
right. All right, you gotta go. Tell him bye.
Bye.
Yeah, don't be like Mama, sit in front of the computer all the time. Got your pants on backwards.
Don't be doing that.
Let me see.
Yeah.
But I think you should wear your boots or something.
Jeff Skew says, get her back. Put that back on the other side. Jeez. Oh. Good thing I read the rest of that. I thought you was calling me cutie. Did you want an invite or what? No. I know. Huh? Yeah, well, she was driving the other day and had one. Good morning there, Big Steve. Okay. Well, while you guys are fighting amongst yourselves, I gotta powder my nose real. There you go. Good morning, Big Stevie. I think it's funny that you and Cappy both were there and have two detailed stories, just the bear and I. Okay. Good morning. You're not driving? All right. Well, let me know when you want the invite. Good morning, MD. Nice to have you here. Thank you for the compliment. And here I thought they were like Hawaiian buns. So I don't know. Oh, doesn't that look cool? I'm starting to get it on the other side too now. So put down and eat on the stand. Yeah, sweet now up here. That's funny. That is so funny. All right. Hold your britches. Jesus. Impatient, I tell you. I sit there and ask her and ask her and ask her, and then, then she gets upset. I'm waiting. Well, you should have said yeah 5 minutes ago, and then I'd have had this already. But indeed. You're exactly right, PETA. There you go. Dad said you should have never given the vote. You're right. Yeah. You jealous? That's funny, Kevin. No, MD. Nauseated. Pick that up.
I don't know what's down there.
What was it?
What was it?
I don't know. Something that was on the table.
Oh, my penny. I put it there.
Yeah.
Huh?
Leave it up there.
I don't get my item phone.
Huh? Huh? Yeah. Hold on. I think
My penny.
uh,
Get out here, Harley.
send it before you lose it. Okay. There you go. They're fat and fluffy. Not seeing that his buns are considered a delicacy. 9 countries. That's funny. Well, thanks. Think about what you say of me. Oh, I'm not capable. There you go. What is your problem?
What's yours?
I keep sending it to Linda, but she does.
Harley. Get around.
I'll send you a link. Good morning. Did you get it? Yeah, they're like Sherman toilet paper, ain't they? It's not working.
Get it.
What's not working? You sure you got your phone or you got somebody else's? Oh, I got my mom's phone. Huh.
You're all stupid.
What? I'm trying to link up to. Well, she very well could have.
Not all people are nuts like you.
Excuse me?
You do. Nice. Get it here.
Let me try it again. Invitation posted. Oh. Good morning, Picker Rick. I'll send you one. Let's see. There you go. All right. Taking the dog. See, that answers the question. Who took the dogs out? Jeanette, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you.
Those don't look good with that. No. No, they don't. Whatever. Right. I'm gonna do this.
I know she's jerking my chain. I know she is. Mama, Hangouts isn't working. Huh. So. Let me try it again.
All right, Roger, leave it in there.
It says it's inviting you. Maybe you might have to reboot your phone.
No, you cannot. call you like that. They'll call.
Hmm.
They'll call your dad and tell him.
Did you get it, Rick?
So you have to leave it at home or put it in that change for.
Yeah, read the instructions.
Alright.
I'm doing good, Janetta. Hopefully you're doing good. I sent it to your email there, Rick.
Alright.
Try it now. You're at the store. Did you reboot? Yeah. Okay. You mean the YouTube messages?
If you try that, you'll get an ass with it. Oh.
Let me see what that does. Okay.
What's your appetite today?
It's looking a little good, isn't it? Yeah, so
Hmm.
today, I'm just gonna rain later. So. So,
Okay.
yeah. There ain't no bad guys.
Oh. Where do you go to the Google Hangouts? Your original Hangout page? I don't.
There you go. Here, hurry up. Oh, enough, go. Alright. Backpack time, Rich? No, you don't. What? Tell your bus driver why? What, why should I tell them that? Look, my stuff's more.
I didn't touch your stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure this out, Rick. Let me see if I can find it. This is ridiculous.
Because it fell out of my pocket, because it's fine. Right there.
Hmm.
For what?
Um, let me get back in here to see if I can see any comments. Oh.
Hey, knock it off.
The 4 buttons, one is an invite, like you send it to peeps, the other on a, okay. Okay. Um, I'm looking for the 4 buttons. Yeah, I know, no more panels, that's too bad. Um, where in the hell is it? All right, Junkyard, well, I wanted to make sure you were okay this morning, so I'm glad to see you here. Okay. You talking about up there with the camera and the microphone and stuff? I don't see no 4 dots up there. Hmm. I'm looking, Rick. I don't see anything. I've got my cursor doing it. Hour west of me, though. Okay. Okay. That's what I've been doing, was inviting you that way. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see if I can do it this way. Click the link there, Rick. Yeah, we don't allow cursors on the channel. Huh. That's something. 10 hours. Let me see if I can put it in the chat or into YouTube message. Isn't this something? Spend all damn day trying to figure out how to work this. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks, Google. Okay, try that, Rick. Go to your invite. See if that works. Or into your Google chat or YouTube chat. I mean, YouTube message, whatever you want to call it. YouTube Messenger. Yeah. All right, I'll message you. Well, kind of hard to message you on YouTube when you are on YouTube there, Mama Renda, when you haven't added me. So right there, go ahead and add me so I can message you on YouTube. So you still here, Picker, or not? You can't get on. Okay, I don't understand it either. There's a thing right there. It says add me. See it right there? It says Iron Dog. It says add me. It's just right here. Thing I'm putting in. Right there. It says add me. I'll be damned. I'm not even signed into it no more. Sign in, okay. It's got me signed out. I have no idea why. Oh, now I'm connected. Now let's see if this works. Sorry, people. I know it's like watching a monkey screw a football, isn't it? There we go. Now I'm signed back in. Let's see if I can get anybody to come up now. Um, there you go.
Holy crap.
That's what it was.
It signs you out. Signed me out every time I tried to click on it. I have to re-sign into Hangouts every single time.
I've never had to re-sign in. All of a sudden, it's got me signing in and out.
It's some kind of glitch. It's been going on. Started with Gria's where his links wasn't working, and then I noticed it in mine the other day, and now you got it too. So I don't know.
You give me a virus.
No, I didn't give you a virus. It's Hangouts. They're not taking care of it.
I know.
Since YouTube's letting it go, they're letting it go big time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They ain't.
Where you driving to?
I'm coming back from Walmart. I went and got Elvis some food. Elvis, come here. Let's see. Elvis. There he is riding. Oh, it's a garbage truck here. I better watch that. Probably don't need to hit that thing.
No, that would ruin your day.
Yeah, definitely. He wouldn't even know it.
No. All right, Kevin. We'll see you later, man. Sorry about that, but see you later. Yellow flag, dog, while you're trying to figure out which end to get on. Yeah, I know.
What I did, Renda, was go to the email and click on it. And I got the option to use Chrome to open it in. And when I opened it, it let me finally go to it, the one in the email. None of the rest of them would work. I clicked the one in the chat, the one you sent in YouTube messages. I tried them all. None of them would work except that one.
Well, I think what it was is because they had me signed out. I had to sign back in.
Right. I see, Renda.
Yeah,
Why is it working all of a sudden?
because I was signed out of Google, even though I was on my own YouTube.
It was all your fault. Everybody's yelling at me.
Hold on a second, I gotta turn you down. I was signed out, yeah, you're here. I was signed out of Google.
It's a good day for you to work in laundry, Jason.
I noticed something else too, dog, that my control button was gone in mine last night. It wasn't there anymore. The one to adjust the volumes with.
Yep.
Is yours gone?
No, it was there, but it's they used to have a bunch of other stuff with it, and all it has is just the control for volume. It doesn't have the video or nothing in it no more.
That's what mine looked like. A lot of it's disappearing.
Yep. You know, first of all, a year and a half ago, it was the banner button come up. You know, quit working. So you know.
Why is there no camera?
I can see you.
I can't see anybody or myself. It's just everybody's profile picture.
You know, you've got, well, I don't know about that, but you've got on glasses and your hair's down, it ain't a ponytail and a blue shirt. And you're outside.
I am outside.
And, you get.
Welcome back, Steve.
Is that a pearl necklace?
No. I don't know. It's not. Good morning, Matthew.
It's supposed to be a joke.
That's diamonds, dog. It's not pearls.
That's weird that I can't see anything.
I was just thinking.
I don't like it that I can't see you.
I was thinking maybe Tom give her a pearl necklace this morning.
Well, Renda, me and dog's both sitting here with our shirts off.
Oh, God, then keep the camera off. The thing's not working.
No. Yeah, all right.
All right, so I'm going to hang up I'm gonna get off. Send it back to me because I want to see if my camera works. I
All
can't
right.
see anybody. I can't see nothing.
Okay.
All right.
Bye. Send it back to her. Be more trouble than she's worth.
She could use the same one.
I know. There you go. I just sent it back to you. Oh, cutback. Yeah, they're doing cutbacks, junkyard. You're right. What, honey?
Oh, my God.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Now I can see you.
We can see you.
Huh?
Yeah, I couldn't see anyone.
Is that what time the bus comes?
Work, so I really can't stay on long. So.
I wonder why they're so late. It was all done by 8:30 last night, Kevin. The cops were walking out of the house by 8:30 last night, and the guy evidently killed himself around 1 o'clock or 20 after 1 or something like that when the gunshots were heard. So,
Well, he lived up to what his
That's
story
sad.
then, didn't he?
yeah, wasn't going to jail, wasn't going to prison, so they
No,
weren't taking him alive. So,
it's sad. Okay,
Yeah.
well, now that you got me on, now I have to go because I got to go to work. Good morning, Hope.
good morning, Hope.
My friend said, good morning, Hope. Hello, she says. She's busy punching in. Doesn't want to be late. You make it
You're
before
already
7:45.
late. You're 4 minutes late to begin with.
Oh, good. You made it. Hello, Eva. Good morning. Okay, gotta call the bosses here. Bye.
Oh, bye. Is that the same boss you called an ass?
I think so. The phone's cut off.
Yeah,
He's probably a pretty nice guy right now, though.
yeah, probably. Please don't go. Please don't go. How you doing, Karen? Nice to have you here. Kicking it with Karen, people. You're looking lovely as ever, Karen. Yeah, she's all that and getting off already. That's right. Yeah, it was pretty exciting around here yesterday. Hey, Metal Magnet, enjoy the sleep you're getting now. Wait till they get to be teenagers and they go to their friends and they go out on dates and stuff like that. Then that's when you start really losing all the sleep.
Check this out, dog.
You told me, Kath. Yeah. Hold on, let me. Those are pretty.
All the way up to the driveway like that, rhododendrons. I went to the mountains and dug them up on the side of a river, brought them down here.
That's pretty cool.
Big old flowers.
I like them wild orange flower lilies. I guess that's what they're called or whatever. You see them in ditch banks. I think they're pretty.
They are pretty. Really pretty.
Yeah, she doesn't like them, but I tell you what, you plant them in your yard, you'll have a hard time getting rid of them because them things are like, by the end of the year, you'll have 2 million plants out there.
Oh.
Come on, Elvis.
Elvis, dog's talking to you.
Hey, buddy. Just leave me alone. I gotta go pee.
I think that's what he's doing, sure enough.
That car rides get to him. That's right, Jeff. He was stealing flowers from the mountain.
Actually, it was on our land, though. I forgot to mention that part. I wouldn't just randomly go and take somebody's flowers,
So you got a river running through your land?
Do what? Yeah.
You go fishing?
Yeah, but it's not quite big enough. They stock it with trout, and you can catch a trout that they stock in there in April.
Yeah.
And the rest of them is just, what do you call them, suckers or something like that? You know what I'm talking about?
Sucker. Yeah.
I mean, they get big, but they're bony fish.
Right. Well, good morning, Lee and Ladybug. Hi, Ladybug. Looking lovely as ever, Lee. Thanks for being here.
Oh, Lord.
Must be nice to be able to sit out there at 6 o'clock in the morning or 7:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. I can pull the chat up on this phone now. I couldn't see it before. Kicking it with Karen Beyond Sauerkraut. I always liked that name. I thought that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool name.
That's what I come here for. That's right. So, yeah, she's a good channel. I try to catch some of her live streams. I've caught a couple of them so far. She's into probiotics and stuff like that, which is pretty cool.
Kombucha.
Yeah, kombucha. She made homemade apple cider vinegar. I'm going to try to do that.
I've made it a few times, but I can't never get it quite right.
Well, even if it isn't quite right, it's better than anything you can buy from the store, probably,
Yeah.
except for Bragg's, probably. But
There's Big Thief Steve giving you a thumbs up.
oh, I know he'd give me a thumbs down. You know, that's okay. Right from the mom's teat directly to the baby in the bassinet. There you go. Rubber diaper with a wet back system that runs it. Maybe I'll sleep a little. There you go. That's funny. I'll tell Kevin said he loves you. She loves you too. See you later, Kevin. Damn. Well, I just figured out a way how to take care of that thumbs down for Big Steve if anybody's interested.
Yeah, how you do that? I am.
It's easy. You just look at Big Steve's name and you can take care of it. You have a
Oh.
rent.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, I ain't messing with him. I ain't messing with him. I am going to have some breakfast, though.
Well, there's one guy in here that will do it. So.
Yeah, I guarantee it. I bet
Yeah,
I know who he is.
I have to add him as a moderator, but there you go.
Pringle, Steve.
Pringles.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I give you a little present there, Jeff, in case you'd like to use it.
Oh, my God. Oh, good.
Hey, have you ever tried them salt and vinegar pork rinds? Those things are pretty good, man.
Oh, man. I love salt and vinegar. Anything. Chips, pork rinds, anything.
The Dollar Tree has salt and vinegar pork rinds. So. That could change. I know that could change very well. Don't worry about it there. You think you ain't getting no sleep now, Heavy Metal? Wait till, like I said, wait till the baby gets older. Oh. Blue skies.
I forgot my coffee. It was the tennis ball.
I planted some mushrooms the other day there, Rick.
You did. That's cool. You love them mushrooms, too. You do all kinds of stuff with them. Okay, go get the ball. Go get the ball, boy. Go get the
Yeah,
ball.
I just, all the mushrooms I dehydrated, I'm throwing away that dehydrator. I'm so done with that one. It won't dry them out. It's cooking them, and it's ruined them. So.
Well, darn.
So I'm throwing away that, and I've got like 8 trays or something with it. I'm going to save all the mats and stuff out of it and just get rid of it because the other one has a temperature control on it. I'm just going to start using that one from now on again. And this one I bought because it was nice and it had good reviews on it. I got it cheap, but I'm throwing it away. Either that or I might as well just throw it. Give it to somebody else who'll have the same damn trouble. It ain't worth the aggravation.
I love mushrooms, but I never really hunted them or nothing like that. Just bought them in the store. But that Delinda, I think was her name. Delinda was in my stream yesterday, and we were talking about a spring. And she said, you've got to have morels or something like that. Mushrooms. Yeah. I guess I need to go down there and hunt them. They said there was like $25 a pound or something. It's expensive.
Yeah. But there's 2 kinds of morels. There's real morels and false morels, so you got to know what you're looking at. So you just get on the internet and it'll show you a difference between a false one and a real one.
Yeah, I'll have to look them up because I don't know nothing about them. Nothing.
I actually want to get a mushroom video or a book, so I have a reference. I can actually look at the book while I'm looking at them or whatever. But
these go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I believe Steve left. Oh.
He left?
He's gone.
Huh. I don't.
I'll bring him back.
Yeah.
Look, Steve.
Nom. Anybody want to see a magic trick? Yeah, we want to see a magic trick. What's the magic trick there, Jeff? Watch Steve disappear.
I bet that's what it was.
I don't know. Because, there we go. Oh, Chad hasn't moved in a couple of minutes.
Mm-mm. And it's a bunch of people here, too.
Yeah, I know it.
Wow.
Would you do that? I don't know. I guess you could if you wanted to.
I'm going to eat a oatmeal cookie.
That's surprising.
I know it. Everybody be shocked, probably.
Yeah. Elvis, come get you an oatmeal cookie. Better hurry up because there's only 12 of them in that box.
That's right. Oh, boy, the chitter, pitter, patter, little crinkles did it, too.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Oh, no, he stopped at the dog food thing. I set that dog food down. Oh, no, he didn't. Here he is. Look. You throwed it down. Are you serious? I'll eat it. I ain't going to make you eat. I ain't giving him no more. He throwed it down on the ground.
Well, maybe he wanted a bigger piece. He just saving that one for later.
Yeah. He smelled that dog food bag over there.
All right, Junkyard, you have yourself a great day, man. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping. I appreciate it.
Morel shrooms, Rick, guys in Ohio are loading up on them.
Oh, yeah. Michigan and Ohio right now, that's the morel seasons right now.
I need to go down there and look because she said, I guarantee you if I had a spring that it'd be morels growing around it.
Most likely.
I need to go look it up first off.
You're a little delirious right now. Heavy metal. Well, lack of sleep does it, but don't worry about that heavy metal because that'll be the same condition you're going to be in for the next rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's the dumbest thing you ever could say when you were in your entire life? I'll tell you what it is. I can't wait till I grow up.
That's the truth.
That is the dumbest thing you can ever say in your entire life.
Got it made and don't know it.
That's right. Or another thing is I can't wait till I get out on my own. Yeah, that's another dumb thing to say.
Here, Elvis. If you decide to eat that, there it is. He's holding out.
Maybe you want a potato chip to go with that cream pie, so it'd have salty and savory, or savory and sweet, or whatever.
Yeah, I'd probably give him one, but he's smelling that roasted chicken and whatever it is in that dog food right there. He's smelling that. That's a good question, Jeff.
I tell you how they make them all the same, because they're made from powder and they're put into a form and baked that way.
I wondered how they did that.
Yeah, it's not really. It's actually instant potatoes, and it's all mixed together and poured into a form. And each form, when it's poured into a form, they squeeze together, and each form is electrically heated. Okay, that like a panini press, and when they press them on, it actually bakes the potato chip, and then they lift it up. A little puff of air blows it out onto a conveyor belt. And it don't take long. It's like 10 seconds, and it's baked. So. Did you have to self-check out this morning, Rick?
Sure did.
I hate going to Walmart. They think you got to work for them.
Mm-hmm.
And before 7 o'clock up here, there is no cashiers. You have to check out. It doesn't matter. You have to check yourself out. It don't matter.
I'll tell you something I was proud of, though. I
What's
got
that?
$40 cash back at the self-checkout, and I forgot to get it. And I had already got almost to the door, and the girl chased me down and gave me the $40 back.
Huh.
I couldn't believe it.
Was she a store employee?
Uh-huh.
It's a good thing it wasn't a customer, because you wouldn't have got it.
I know it.
Sure. I just saved at Walmart. Yeah. So. The other day I did that. I had to go to Walmart, so I had to get cash back. So I got cash back, and then I had to go to customer service, and then get some. I did that at Walmart, and I did that at Myers. And then when I got to Myers, I just, after I got the cash back, I went to their customer service, and I got the change I needed for the hot dog cart. They give you all 20s and stuff like that. I don't need 20s. I need 5s, 10s, and 1s. So
I did a radio show in the middle of the night last night. Well, it ran on till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I gave you a shout out. I played the Oscar Mayer Wiener song.
did you?
Gave Iron Dog a shout out to the hot dogs cart.
There you go.
I sure did. Did that in the middle of the night.
Well, I guess the ice cream guy made out like a bandit yesterday out here, and they said you should have had the hot dog cart going. If I'd have had hot dogs and buns, I would have. I'd have put it out there. So.
Oh yeah. I probably better feed this dog. Come on.
What's that, Cal? That's right. If I'd have put it out there, Kathy could have made a killing with all them cops and the news and the fire department and everybody out there.
Starving to death. I bet they would have.
Yeah. Come on over and get some victuals, fellas.
Well, they called in for pizza.
Did they? They delivered pizza. Hell, the city would have probably paid for it, or the county, state. Oh. Yeah, they're potatoes, that's right. Potatoes. They're fake potatoes. That looks delicious, Elvis. Can I have?
Oh, crap. Hope you're hungry, Elvis. Oh.
Yeah, I hate going to Walmart because you got to do all the self checkout yourself all the time in the mornings.
Mhm.
That's the only time I go is because I have to get, if I go there, I'm usually going to get something for the hot dog cart first thing in the morning before I go and do a thing. So.
And that Elvis goes with me everywhere I go. So if I'm going to take him in the summertime like this, I got to go in the middle of the night or late early in the morning, so because he stays in the car,
Right.
He will not have it if he don't go with me. He'll have a conniption or something.
Right.
Summertime green juice. He's real hungry. He's eating the dog food now.
He's going to Donut and he's going to Steve's house or Steve's room. That's funny. So. There, Swag, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Good to see you.
Hello, Dutch Swag.
And I agree there, Tim. Their prices are so high. They should be having there should be 25 cashiers sitting at 25 lanes. I go to this one store, Myers, and they have 27 lanes there, and you'll be lucky if there's 4 cashiers. Okay. And they're wondering about prices are being so high and how come, the cost of everything. All right, well, each one of them cash registers and the cashier line's probably $10,000. So get rid of the 24 that you're not using. That's $240,000 right there.
We used to have those older people, greeters and all that. They did away with that too.
Yep.
You ready? Come on. I got your food. Hey, are you ready?
She says instead of me complaining, I should go get a job there. Hi, welcome to Walmart. Now get your crap and get out.
Yeah.
So.
She's right, too. Oh. I read an article about that, too. That they were using the people for security, basically.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And now they decided that what they can do is, have you ever noticed when you go to Walmart, there's always 2 or 3 cop cars sitting there?
Yeah.
They're using the local police department for free security like that. If somebody gets out, they just call the cops, and they're already sitting there anyway.
Right.
So it don't cost them anything. Done away with the greeters and just use the local police. That way the taxpayer pays for Walmart security.
Well, might as well. The taxpayers paying all of the wages there too. So for all the employees, because 90% of all Walmart employees are eligible for state and federal assisted programs.
Mm-hmm.
95% or 97%. So even the managers, most of your middle management managers still don't make enough money at Walmart to live on. Good morning, Yankee. Nice to have you here.
Good to see you, Yankee.
But it's a bad thing, you know. Walmart's got billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. Yet the government, or not the government, the taxpayers of the United States federally fund Walmart because they don't pay their employees enough money to live on. So, I gotta find me an umbrella. Gotta find a 9-foot umbrella. So
Let me see what the temperature is to here. Is it raining up there today?
it's supposed to, yeah.
Got streets flooded and all,
Yeah.
and we're supposed to get rain starting at 4 o'clock tonight.
4 o'clock this afternoon, we're supposed to get more rain.
Until tomorrow.
We got streets are flooded. Yesterday it didn't rain, but we still have streets that are flooded, creeks that are flooded, rivers that are overflowing, parks that are underwater. You name it.
Must be sending it here Saturday and Sunday. I got the same thing, it looks like.
What's that, Kath?
Hey, it didn't rain yesterday?
It didn't rain. Well, it didn't rain a lot, but it did sprinkle. But I'm talking about. It was pretty much rain-free most of the day yesterday, wasn't it? Every time I went outside, it wasn't raining. It did sprinkle a few times, but as far as rain. I'm in Michigan there, kicking it. Remember, you and your husband lost a bet with one another. So. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I know you can do that, but it costs you money to do that there to swag. So.
Yeah, I'm going to Aldi's today because it's cheaper than Walmart to get groceries. A lot cheaper.
Oh yeah. Yesterday was oh, damn it. I wanted to go to Walmart yesterday. May 1st they had something. It was yesterday. Trying to remember what it was that they had on sale. Damn. Maybe hopefully you'll have it today.
I looked this morning at the chicken and beef and stuff like that, and I decided I better go to Aldi's.
Yeah, it was something, the roast or something like that was really cheap. Oh.
Well, dog, I'm going to get off of here. I need to get some sleep. I hadn't slept in, I don't even know, a while. Oh.
All right.
Appreciate you having me on.
I appreciate you being here.
Take it easy, everybody.
Thanks for being here, Rick. You have a good nap.
You too. Later.
That's right. I always do have a good nap, even though I don't. You know what? Sometimes I take a nap and I think I've slept 2 or 3 hours, and I'll get up and I'll look at the clock and I've been asleep 20 minutes. So. All are good except for the one that's about to be introduced to the fermentation bath. Which one is that? Which one is that, Yankee? Yeah, that's the best kind of nap. Yeah. Too bad I didn't get refreshed for 2 hours, but so. I wish you would come on up and get on the live stream with me. You can tell all these people all about me. He must have a newborn. No, he ain't got a newborn. A certain black and white rooster. Huh. Does that rooster have the name Dog on it? Oh, that's a shame. That is bad. I tell you what, I used to have a friend that was drunk. This guy was so drunk. He walked out into a train, okay? The train hit him, knocked him about 50 feet or 60 feet, somewhere around there, down another track, okay? He stood up, and people are sitting there watching this guy. He stood up, dusted himself off, and got hit by an Amtracker. No lie. Killed him cold, graveyard dead right there. You know, cold stone dead. Tombstone dead right there. So, the first one didn't, but that Amtracker did, because it hit him at over, I don't know, 80, 90 mile an hour. They were probably 5, 6 miles away before they even got it stopped. So, very well could be. Bye. Bye, rooster dog. What'd he do? Attack you? He probably isn't taking your crap no more there, Yankee. I ain't taking no more from you. Oh, that's too bad. Because of bullying? You know, we never had these problems. People have been bullied for years. You know, we never had these problems until the last 5, 6, 7, 10 years. You know, even people have been bullied all their life. Everybody just shrugged it off and grew up. You know, now it's the norm. Oh, you bully me, I guess, you know, I'll either, you know, burn your house down with you and your family in it, or I'll just get rid of myself. You know, I don't understand it. The reason I think a lot of it is there's no discipline no more. There's no discipline in school. There's no discipline at the house. You need to start being disciplined, or you need to start disciplining your children, their children, whoever. Back when I was a kid, you got in trouble at home, you know, you got an ass whipping. It wasn't a beating, you got an ass whipping. You got in trouble down the street and the neighbor caught you, most likely you got an ass whipping from the neighbor, then they called your parents and you got an ass whipping when you got home. So nowadays, you get in trouble down the street by the, you know, from the neighbor. The neighbor says, hey, quit doing that. You flip them off. They call your house. You get home, your mom and dad says, oh, good job, son. At least you didn't kill them. It's bad. There's nobody on the panel this morning unless you'd like to be on there. Rick just left. Welcome back, Jeff. So, that's right. You're right. You are. So. It is a sad situation. You're right, Tim. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem, or a permanent answer to a temporary problem. So, you know, there's usually nothing that bad that goes on that you need to commit suicide. Because it can always get better. like mukbang. He's not right, but he's stupidly funny. You talking about Steve? Yeah, Steve's a hell of a nice guy. I like Big Steve. Why's that there, Yankee? Are you picking feathers out of a chicken? Good morning, Tammy Sprinkle. You're looking lovely as ever also. Oh, I completely understand what kids say nowadays. No. What I understand what you're saying there, Christy, but what I'm saying is, okay, if you're getting bullied, okay, and instead of doing a permanent solution to that, which would be suicide, because it's basically temporary, okay? Well, people grow out of that, even though you're just, you're a kid. Okay, you're a kid, 12 years old, and they're bullying you. By the time you're 18, 19, 20 years old, you've moved on, you moved away, you've done stuff, and the bullying will stop, with adulthood. Not always, but most generally should stop, the older you get. When you get away from the crowd that's bullying you and you go into a different mindset, or you hang with people that are more like your kind, because the reason why people bully people is because they're not like the people they are. Okay, so if you're a bodybuilder and you got Pee Wee Herman comes to you all the time and you pick on Pee Wee Herman because he's skinny and all this other stuff, he doesn't have any muscles, he's skinny, he's different, then you're bullying him. But Pee Wee Herman goes to another class of people that are just like him. They're all, skinny people. They're all, funny, geeky, or whatever you want to call it. And now he fits in. And now he's not being bullied no more. And it shouldn't be that way. You should be able to go any place, be anywhere without being bullied. Okay. It doesn't matter if you're sitting next to a bodybuilder or if you're sitting next to Pee Wee Herman. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't have to go anywhere to be bullied, but that's what normally happens. Mental illness is a different story. You're right. But if you have a mental illness, somebody should be there to help you get the help you need. And as long, even if you're on meds, like this guy that did the shootout, he was on his meds and then they took him off. And I don't know why they took him off. It was either because he was over medicating, he didn't need them no more, or he was, abusing it. One or the other, I don't know. Over medicating, abusing, or over medicating and abusing is the same thing. He didn't need it no more, or it was making him physically physically or health-wise sick. So, all right there, Jeff. We'll see you tonight. Yep, that's right. Tonight is I'll be damned. I'm not even in my own. Now yeah. I'm not even signed in my own room anymore. Damn it. Okay, maybe let's see if this works now. Are you guys there? You got me up and running, Kath? Yes. I can't close out nothing. I'm trying to go to Jeff's room to take away his wrench, and it says go to the channel. That's it. And it shouldn't say that. It should have remove moderator and all this other stuff. Yeah, but it's not. It's acting like I'm not signed back in anymore. Let's see if I can put something in here. See if it'll let me type. No, it won't let me type. I'm not in my room no more, according to this.
All everybody's saying, they can hear you, and they can see you.
Well, I know they can see me, but I can't type into the chat. I'm no longer signed in. That's what it's telling me. God, you gotta love this. So I guess I can't type in the chat, so until I get off here, I'm gonna close everything down and do everything, but it's saying right now I'm not signed into my own Google account. Yeah, I tried. It says I just refreshed and it tells me to sign in. Now let's see if that works. There we go. All right, I'm back. Let me find. There you go. Remove the moderator. There we go. Tonight is snack chat. That's right. Well, Thursday night chat. Sunday is snack chat, but you can bring a snack if you want tonight. Oh, really? It showed us your login. Okay. Welcome back. There we go. Oh, well, I'm glad you're just kidding. I thought you were being serious. I went back to look and see if I could see it because I was gonna delete the whole stream. Let me go get a cup of coffee real quick. I'll be right back. Honestly. No, seriously. Here. Listen to that while I come back. Yeah, make a pot of coffee and I'll be right there. For your listening pleasure. There you go. Ooh, God. Ah, that's right. No, I had to make a pot of coffee. No. Sounds like the ice cream truck. Hey, Jerry, how are you doing? It's actually wind chimes. It's pretty soothing. The old dog of iron. There you go. That's right, Jerry. Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Yep. The old Russian spy's in here again. We got the Chinese spy and the Russian spy. They're both hacking each other. So. I tell you what, I don't ever remember that cup ever getting that hot. Man. Burnt my lip. I did. I got enough coffee to make this pot of coffee. Then I have to go back downstairs and get another container. It's a good thing I got like 40 pounds of coffee down here. That's right. That's right there, Heavy. That way you can get the well-deserved sleep you're going to need. I like the wind chimes. I actually like the crickets too, the summertime. I like that one too. Yeah, keep you from telling them. Well, like they say, loose lips sink ships. So, AC/DC sung that. Loose lips sink ships, come aboard for a pleasure trip. Let's see. Gotta get my spectacles on. I can't read it. Yeah, Bobby's going down eventually. You're right. Uh-oh. Miss- Why did you retract it? Oh, you like AC/DC there, Rick? That's right. Loose lips sink ships. Come aboard for a pleasure trip. Oh. Hmm. Well, this is what this was designed for right here. It's called a sound soother. Right here, sound soother. And let's see. That's water. That's running water. Avery, I don't know what that is. I think it's like in a bird sanctuary or something like that. This is firewood crackling, rainforest, the ocean side, the Everglades, wind chimes, ebb tide, foghorns. This is roadside, so you want to sit by the road, there you go. Surf's up, dockside. Here's a soothing one. Thunderstorms, the Yosemite Falls, all aboard! The crazy train, that's a steam train. Summer night. All right, I'll send you a link. Northwoods. This is rain. And that's the hustle and bustle of the city life. I don't know why they put that in there. Who else wants to hear that? Evidently, people can't sleep unless there's noise. So. There you go. I sent it. It's going to be in your email there, Brad. I got a good deal on it. I got it for, I should have bought it 2 days before that. I got it for $1.99. 2 days before that, I could have got it for $1, half price. And I thought, no, I don't want that. And then I seen it again. I'd better, I'll pick that up because that actually is a pretty good deal. And they sell on eBay anywhere between 25 and 75 bucks. So, used. So, I'm not selling it. I'm keeping it. So, I did sell my University of Michigan golf club covers yesterday. I sent them out yesterday. Can't wait to sell it. Thought you said to keep it. Okay, I'm selling it. All right. Watch your language. Bathing suit weather. Yeah, down there in Alabama it is. It's going, going, gone. Mama, are you? Yeah. I know you don't have to, honey. That's because you are top. That's right. But yeah, Bobby's gonna be in his pink bikini. That's funny. The thing about them futuristic things is you have no what do you want to say? You have no togetherness or whatever relationship with the baby. Because you put them in the swing, you hit the Bluetooth, and you don't see the kid till it's feeding time. Because it takes care of them. You're not paying attention to the kid. Technology, isn't it great? Yeah, no attachment. Did you get it, Yankee? Yeah, because if you put the kid in the swing, okay, or whatever it is, you put them in the swing, you hit the Bluetooth, and then, beep, 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 beep. Oh, it's going to quit. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, there you go. How's Lily Bell doing? Hell, I don't know. I haven't seen her. Find out where she's been swinging. That's the bad thing. You don't check on the kid. Sorry, you don't check on the child, the baby or whatever. And something could have happened to that baby 2 hours ago. Mom, dad, whoever, they're busy watching TV as the world turns. Football, basketball, baseball, Price is Right, whatever. And next thing you know, there's an emergency there and they didn't know it. It's ridiculous. I know it. Good morning, Yankee.
Good morning.
So what did Rooster Dog do to deserve a fermentation bath?
What didn't he do to deserve it?
You're still breathing.
He's just bothering the other hens.
Well, that's because he's buzzards, So. Is he attacking you when you're reaching in to grab the eggs?
What's that?
Is he attacking you when you're reaching in to grab the eggs?
No. He most of them are out by the time I get eggs and everything, whatnot. He's just bothering the other hens. He's having a young rooster, that's all. I got a hot tub all ready for him, Joe. Just got to get a few root vegetables together.
There you go. So you're going to be the judge, jury, executioner, and devourer, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. Now you don't do nothing with the chicken feet, do you?
No.
I know I see them at the stores every once in a while, chicken feet. I think there's just no way. There's no way. If you guys have seen what chickens walk through all day long, there is no way you'd ever, put anything chicken, feet in anything.
I've tasted them before. They're cooked for a long, long time. They end up being it's almost like a chewy gelatin base to it. It's no flavor to it to me. It's more an Oriental cooking.
That's right. That 250 could have went for diapers. Let's see, 250 times diapers. That'd have been about 17 packs of diapers. No.
Where's Junkyard this morning?
He had to go give blood at the VA.
Ah.
Oh. We got tea or coffee?
Coffee. I drink 50-50, depending on how my caffeine intake is and stuff. I might have tea some mornings and coffee some mornings. But I got it down to 1 cup a day.
I'm sorry.
Well,
if you're going to drink 1 cup a day, you might as well get your 5-gallon bucket and put a handle on it.
Yeah. I got a 5-gallon bucket with a little sub pump in it.
That's
Hose.
right.
Yeah. Oh. I'm trying to get my channel up and running a little more and get some live streams in and all that stuff, but before all the stuff going on and chickens and spring and health and all that stuff, it gets overwhelming after a while.
Right. Don't overexert yourself there, Brad. It ain't worth it.
Oh, I won't. And my truck broke down the other day. Took a starter out, and it's one of those. I'll tell you, I've owned 2 Fords in my life. Everything I've ever owned has usually been Mopar. Hold on just for a minute. Big crow. I thought it was a hawk going by. I can see the field, and I don't know if in some of my videos you see a field out through the window out there, and you see a lot of animals and stuff, deer and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just outside my window right here. I'd say 80% of the wildlife that I show on my channel is shown right through that window.
That's pretty cool.
I just use my telephoto lens on it and stuff. All the turkeys, deer, all that stuff, fox.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, heavy metal. I don't know why more people don't use cloth diapers to begin with. They gotta do laundry anyways, so cloth diapers is a thing to do. It worked for me. It worked for Yankee. And my mom had to change cloth diapers on 2 kids at one time. Actually, there was 3 of us in diapers at one time. My sister, me, and my brother. She was just getting out of them as we was coming in them.
I take it you can't. I'm not up on this Google Hangouts. I always use OBS, so I take it you can't put the chat in the Google Hangout screen. You have to look on the other screen.
No, what I do is I pop out the chat up in the other screen.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, you pop it out, and then you just make your Google Hangout screen smaller, and then you got your chat on one side and your Google Hangout on the other.
Yeah, I never thought of that. That's what I do when on OBS. That's what I do for. You have seen my live streams? I have the chat running on the screen itself.
Right.
Yeah, that's basically kind of like how I do that. Only there's a program that you set it up and stuff. I do that because there's a lot of. Somebody asked me that the other day why I run the chat on the screen. The actual screen itself there's a lot of smaller devices. They can't see chat very well,
Right.
on phones and stuff. So when you rerun a live chat, if you have a live chat in your playlist and it has no chat in it at all of any of your viewers or anything, there's no sense in even running that live chat. You might as well just click it right off, put it in hiding, because
Right.
it's like you're just talking to yourself. You know what I mean? I had a couple like that.
Right. Yeah, you have to minimize the other pop out and then over on your opposite screen. Oh, what you do is when you come in, you do your. Let me bring it out here for you.
Yeah, I get it all done. I've done it. I get it all. I've never even thought about popping the chat out on this.
Oh, Magnet was saying it.
Oh,
What you do is you when you're full screen and your YouTube and then you're in your live chat on YouTube or whatever, you go over to the three buttons, hit pop out, and that automatically sends it down to your taskbar. Then you go ahead and bring that back up, put that on the front, and then you take your Google Hangouts and you bring that back up and you just make it smaller and you make both of them to fit the screen. Now, see, you can't see how many people are watching your YouTube no more, your Hangouts, because they quit doing that. So what I do is I leave my YouTube channel or screen full size, and then I leave the pop-up chat right above that. So now I can see there's 15 people watching. I can see all the comments, and then I can see Yankee and me on my Google Hangouts.
yeah.
And Dog always talks to himself, and you're right, Kathy, because I'm the only one that listens to me.
Good morning, Kathy. Hey, I'll give you this on live while I'm on here. You have my condolences.
She's still waiting for the bucket of the 55-gallon drum and lie in line there, Yankee.
I can't afford the shipping.
Do you want her to ship me to New Hampshire or Maine?
No, that's all right. No, I can't afford the shipping of the barrel down to her.
Well, I could just come to Maine and, if you want, and I'll just hop in the barrel myself. And you just put the lid on.
Oh.
Oh.
Now, I hope to have some cooking videos coming up here. I remember we talked about a year or so ago about having like maybe a hot dog cook-off or something like that. I still want to get something like that together, and
There you go.
and whatnot.
That'd be
No,
pretty cool.
when I was talking about the other day, when I said camcorder, I wasn't talking about like the camcorder with a tape. I was talking about the regular, like you was talking about like I showed the other day. You remember the ones I showed you the other day?
Yep.
The Vixia, the Canon Vixias. I saw some the other day on eBay. I had one exactly like mine. I got a 700 and 800. They had a 700 on there. It was $65. Now when those originally came out, they're about $2.5. That was a good buy. $65 came with a case and a bunch of other stuff too.
That's cool. Welcome back, Big Steve. Nice to see you. Where'd you go? Oh. By the way, Kathy says thank you, Yankee, and good morning. Oh. Yeah, I've been interested in getting a better camcorder, digital cam or whatever. I'd like to get a GoPro because those work so great,
Yeah.
but I can't afford one.
I don't know. If I had to buy just one camera, I would still buy something like the one I got. I wouldn't buy a GoPro. The trouble is with a GoPro to me is, it's the view all the time. It's almost like I got an action view, and that's what they came out for, was
Right.
like action and stuff like that. So even when you're doing an inside shot, it kind of, I don't know, gives you that bubbly kind of GoPro effect is what I'm talking about.
All right, Heavy, you had yourself a great sleep. See you later, man. The baby's finally fell asleep, so you can go take a nap. Had to drop your mom off at Slave Boy. Say hi, Yankee. That way he can talk to you personally.
I already did.
I know.
I hear her back there.
I hear.
I'd like to see a nice big old Gibbs slap.
Okay.
Hopefully that wouldn't stop.
She said she's afraid she wouldn't stop.
That's all right. We'd all chip in and get you a helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, but by then the brain swelling would be up so much that the helmet wouldn't work anyways.
Well, we get her a broom and a dustpan then.
There you go.
Good morning, Steve. How you doing? Well,
I
that's
made
nice.
some.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, the nice thing about having being on live and having my pop-up chat here, I put the pop-up chat over your ugly mug.
There you go.
Oh, boy, you said it wrong.
You said a mouthful. So, I made a hell of a good dinner last night there, Yankee.
Was that stuffed pork chops or something like that? Pork or?
No, just regular fried pork chops. I didn't burn myself. So
That was
But,
my next question.
yeah, I made pork loin chops. I fried them, got them browned, and then I put 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup in my Emerald frying pan. Put some water in with it, mixed it all up, threw the pork chops in that, threw that in the oven at 350. Then I fried the rest of the bone-in pork chops and got them browned up, salt and pepper. That's all I put on them. And then I made macaroni and cheese, but I didn't have macaroni, so I made it with penne noodles. I used cheese curds, some shredded cheese. I'm never going to use shredded cheese no more because it's got a gritty taste to it when you start melting it in with a sauce. So I should have just shredded up. I got 1.5 pounds of Monterey Jack in the refrigerator. I should have just shredded up, a 1/2 pound of that and done it. But I put cheese curds in it, shredded Monterey Jack cheese, and about 1/2 package of cream cheese in with it to make it smooth. And it actually turned out really good.
Yeah, cream cheese makes a good cheese base a lot smoother and stuff. Like I say, the packaged shredded cheese, it has cellulose in it. It's basically a fine wood fiber, basically, technical terms. It just to help to keep it from sticking together.
Right.
I don't like putting it on pizza either. I don't know, for the little bit extra it takes to grate it, I'd rather grate it myself.
Right. I should have grated it, but I got this arthritis and I was in a hurry to make dinner. They were all out watching the escapade yesterday, so I made dinner. So
I never did catch what happened to the shooting thing there down the road there. How'd that end?
He ended up probably killing himself around 1 o'clock or 20 after 1 yesterday. They heard a couple of gunshots, but
Last shots was 3 shots.
3 shots. What time?
it was about 120. But they really handled it real well. They didn't shoot back at him or nothing. They shot 22 shots of tear gas in there. They took down his fence. They busted out his windows because he was heavily armed.
Right.
He had grenades, homemade bombs,
Wow.
shit ton of ammunition. I actually felt sorry for the guy. They said he had said he would not come out, that he'd go down with a fight. He weren't going to prison, he weren't going to jail. And he didn't. He had 2 dogs, and I actually think the tanker of the SWAT, or the bomb squad, I think that's what took one of the dogs out, along with the tear gas. And the one dog lived. But he shot himself.
Yep. So,
how long was it after the 125 or 130 before they went in?
It ended about 7:30, 7:45.
I was on a live stream. You guys didn't tell me then.
What?
I thought it was way after that because
No. No, when they went in there and did it.
Okay.
Of
5,
course.
6 hours later?
yeah,
Yeah. Well, they didn't know. They kept trying to communicate because of him having grenades and what have you. They really didn't want to go in there. They kept shooting tear gas, trying to get him to talk or whatever, because he quit communicating and they quit shooting back. So they tried to get him out because they even called Washington to get a hold of the VA to see why they stopped his meds. And Washington wouldn't reply back with them. They had 30 state cops there.
Wow.
All the sheriffs in the city. They had the SWAT team.
it's not SWAT no more.
Well,
It's special assistant. What is it called?
whatever.
Yeah. It's
They had robots going in. And it was funny. They had this robot going in, and it had a long top on it. And when it came back out, we took video of that. When it came back out, I don't know if the guy did or the dog did, snapped the top of it, and it was just dangling to the ground. So they had to fix it.
Yeah, I tried to look up online. I put your town in. I put all the stuff in, and I think I found everything except for that. I mean, there was more. There must be a lot of shootings in that area, in that county.
Yeah.
Well, it's called Little
They had
Detroit.
one just last week, and then this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they had, he had like no basement, but underneath his floors he had crawl spaces, like, and in case shit hit the fan. But he had food supply, a ton of ammunition and stuff. So they were thinking another reason why they didn't want to just go in on foot is they were thinking that he had bombs hooked up to the house, because he had really snapped. But they had been warning the city like 2 weeks prior. A guy had did some work there, and I guess he went off on him and threatened to shoot him after the job was done and all. And one of the guys that knew him real well went down and said, hey, something's really going to happen if somebody doesn't do something about it. This guy's off his meds and he's losing it. You don't realize how much he has in his home. And then this happened.
Well, he was off his meds, so I don't know whether they took him off because he abused it, or he was making him sick, or he didn't need it no more. But he was off his meds. No.
Still, they didn't reply to him or anything. Not even Ann Arbor replied when they tried to get a hold.
How do you know?
Because they had said they were talking about it. Keith, his stepmom was right out here and said, if you wanna blame anybody, you need to blame the VA. He's not like that normally.
Hmm.
He's been off his meds. They took him off his meds.
Hmm.
There were several people down there saying that he was a hell of a guy. It's just he was losing it with not having his meds.
When that was done a few days before that, then they should have sent somebody out, some kind of caseworker or somebody out just to check on him.
Exactly. That's what they were saying. Something should have been done when they were having warnings, people calling and talking about that this was going to happen, and then it did. And it started at 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday. So 14 and a half hours of it.
It's sad.
Yep. Sure is.
How's the audio and video this morning, dog?
Pretty good.
Yeah. It's terrible lighting in here. I got a window on my left-hand side over here. Well, might be showing my right on there, but it's left over on my side. And it's raining and pouring and cloudy out, so I don't have much light coming through there. I gotta get a couple lights in here. The closest light is on the other side of the room, besides the light behind me. There's no sense in turning that on. All it does is create a big, flush of light over my head. It doesn't help anything.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Big Steve.
Big Steve.
Is that
call me?
Is that a purple?
Okay, Frank.
Is that a purple tutu you got on? No, it looks pretty good, Yankee. Oh. Well, I don't know if the VA dropped the ball or not. You know, there's 3 different ways to get off your meds. Either it's physically harming your body, or you're overdosing yourself or over medicating yourself, or you don't need them no more. So there, I don't know what the reason was.
How you doing, Caroline?
But if he was overdosing himself or over medicating himself, you can't blame the VA for taking him off it because he's just going to do something different anyways. Say that again, dog. I said, "Hi, Big Steve. Is that you wearing a purple tutu?" Would you like me to say that again? "Hi, Big Steve. Is that you wearing a purple tutu?"
Oh.
Yeah, but that's basically the 3 ways you're going to get off in any medication. Unless you don't need it no more. If you're over medicating yourself or abusing, same thing. Or if it's causing harm to your health. So, if it was causing harm to his health, they should have found something else to put him on. If he was over medicating him, they should have got him the help he needed.
Yeah. Either situation, somebody should have showed up somewhere, and talked with him or something. Something should have happened,
Well, when the other day because the cops were there, I talked to a cop and they said they were there the other day because he got into an argument he threatened a contractor. So, anyways, they said that he threatened the contractor with a gun. So they should have went in and they should have, talked to him and then removed his weapons because that's what they're supposed to do nowadays. But they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a definite right there. Yeah. Especially if they knew that he had what he had or knew what possibly he could have.
Right.
I had a 50 caliber that he shot out.
50 caliber handgun? And a Desert Eagle or something like that?
A big old cannon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I fired one of those a couple times in a handgun.
What's that, Kath?
Where it comes out small and then blow your ass apart.
Yeah. So, but yeah, them Desert Eagles or something. So.
I would respond because
I don't know all. I'm just telling you, if you're on medication, there's only 3 ways they take you off medication. Well, that would have been nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's that cup you're using there, dog? Is that a stainless steel cup?
it's a stainless steel cup, and it says Texas Pop or Soda Company.
Is it just solid stainless, or is it like got insulation in between, like a Yeti cup, like these Yeti type cups here?
It's just a regular stainless steel cup you can put right on the fire.
Oh, okay. I put coffee in this before. I've taken it off, and boy, I'll tell you, this thing keeps coffee for a day or better.
Yeah.
I had gotten that as a gift. I would never pay. I think when those first came out, I think they were like $35-$40, something like that. I would never pay it for that.
Me either. My wife, my daughter bought my wife one. Right?
I don't know, you know everything, don't you?
She bought you one, and they do. They keep hot stuff hot for like 12 hours and cold stuff cold for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'll put that full of ice. See, I've got to go downstairs through the garage and in the house to get to the ice machine down there in the big fridge, and I'll fill that up completely full with ice and just pour water in it, and that'll usually last me 24 to 48 hours of cold water. You know, not the cup. You know, keep pouring it in, but I'm just saying the ice, the solid ice would last that long.
Right.
Oh, you can hear the dogs down there. They're always on the wrong side of the door, either barking to come in or barking to go out, one or the other.
That's right. Now, when you shot that Desert Eagle, how was that on your wrist?
You talking me?
Yeah.
I wasn't a Desert Eagle. It was trying to think of the name of that. It was either a Ruger or there's another one that puts a 50 caliber out. This is years ago. I think it was a Ruger, if I remember right. It was either Ruger or a Contender. That was what I was trying to think of, one or the other, like that. I was a lot younger then. This is when they first came out with them, you know. But I'm not a big fan of it. It gives you a jolt. Let's put it that way.
Right.
A buddy of mine got it because he used to spend 4 to 6 months out of the year up in Alaska, and he got involved with a crew up there, and they did a lot of guiding and whatnot, and they used it as a backup for bears getting real close and stuff. I mean, you can stick your finger down the barrel. It's 50 caliber is a big round coming out of a handgun.
Oh yeah. Good morning, Sherry. You're looking lovely as ever.
Good morning, Sherry.
See, that's the thing about it, Big Steve. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, you say it has it's broken a lot of wrists of Smith and Wesson. Yeah, but why would you want something that kicks so hard that'll break your wrist? I'd rather have something that had a light kick to it or a moderate kick to it, and you know, instead of one that's going to break your wrist. You know, because a lot of good it's going to do if you shoot at something that's charging at you and you miss it and it breaks your wrist and you can't shoot again. You know.
Yeah.
So, I like the double barrel 12 gauge sawed-off shotgun with a pistol grip that they're coming out with now. It's not really. It's called a shotgun pistol or whatever. It's legal, so
yeah.
That looks pretty nice. You put a couple 12 gauge slugs in that, you're going to stop anything that's coming at you.
I used to enjoy doing out in target practices and shooting and stuff, but I enjoyed more of. I didn't shoot any of the bigger calibers, you know, but I did like my hunting rifle. I had the match of it in a 22 caliber, but it was the exact same gun. So you could go out and shoot and plink all day long with a 22 caliber, you know, and not cost you an arm and a leg. And the nice thing about it, it keeps your sight up. It keeps your, practiced up. So when you do grab your big gun and stuff, as long as you're using the same gun, apples for apples,
Right.
I enjoy it. Well, I've got to get going, dog. I got a few different things and stuff to do and whatnot. I appreciate you having me come up. Like I said before, I'm going to try to get live stream together. I'm still working on my OBS again. I had some problems with this computer accepting some things and whatnot, and I use nothing but desktops. I don't use any laptops and stuff, so at least I can work on those. I got this one here, and I've got there's another one up in behind where that screen is on the second shelf down, and that's the one I usually use my OBS on. So I'm gonna try to get that all together so I can get some live stream going. I'd like to do a cooking live stream, sort of like Jeff and John does.
Yep.
I'd like to do something like that. Wouldn't be too bad. If my Wi-Fi would work well down in the coop, see, from where I'm sitting to the coop is about 110 feet. And it's just the Wi-Fi. I'd have to get a bigger booster or something because I have a phone that I use. There's no service hooked up to it. Let me unplug it here. But I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
It's a regular iPhone 5. There's no telephone service hooked up to it, but it does a good job with the camera and everything. And this white thing you see here is just a battery backup because the battery's so bad on it. That's another way you could do it too, dog. That camera that you've got, it wasn't an iPhone, was it? It was an Android.
I got a Toshiba camera.
Yeah. What's the one that somebody sent you?
Oh, it's a phone that Daywood or something like that Steve sent me.
Have you ever tested the camera out on that? Because that's all I use this for. There's no telephone service to this at all. I use it just for my my camera. That's all I use it for.
I can't usually. I can't really use it for anything right now because it doesn't have a SIM card.
Oh, okay.
It won't let you turn. It'll let you turn on, but it won't activate nothing in the system.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The phone that you got there, you just showed me. Does that have a ability to do?
This is a camcorder. This is a camcorder.
Oh yeah, no, okay. No, I meant your other phone, your regular phone that you use.
Yeah.
Does that do video?
Yeah, I do video with that, but they update the phone so many times that I'm out of I'm out of room. So I sit there and clean it out. I don't have nothing on it, and I've got less than 0.3 of a gigabyte or whatever left. They just keep adding on more and more stuff to it, and there's no room in it. I keep deleting stuff. There's nothing left in it but just the phone and phone numbers, and it's going to get to a point where I'm not going to have any room for anything else. I'm just going to have to get rid of the phone.
Yeah, that's what I do with mine. What I do, the minute I do any recording on that phone, I don't leave it in the phone. I dump it right into my computer.
Right.
And that way I can edit it from there and all that kind of stuff. Because like I say, it's an older model and it gets filled up quick.
Right. I don't have nothing in it, no pictures, no nothing, no YouTube. I don't have any apps in it whatsoever. The only thing I have in it is weather, and that comes from the factory.
Yeah.
So, and there's just no room.
All right, guys. I'm gonna head out of here. I'll put you back on. I'll be back and forth up and down to my room and stuff. So I'll put you back on the still be in the chat and whatnot. I appreciate you having me come up.
I appreciate you being here. Steve said that phone has an okay camera. So I know. I just every time I turned it on, but you can't. It won't because there's no card. It won't activate this one won't activate now for some reason. So. I got to get it taken in and get over to the phone company and have them, remove my stuff off of my phone and put it on that phone and activate that phone. I just never get over there. And it's not like the town's big or nothing. I just never on that side. in the days that I am, I never think about it. So, and I don't have the other, I got to throw the other camera in the car with me, and then that way it's in there forever. So, huh. Well, huh. Clap your hands. Yeah. So, well, thank you, Sandra. Nice, by the way, nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. So, if you're happy and you know, let's shake your meds. That's right. Well, that's what Lost Dog said. So, well, welcome back, Yankee. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So. I took my meds already this morning. Now I got to go to, what do I got to do? I got to run down to I got an auction to do the 11th. I got to run down and get some hot dog stuff, I guess. I have to do that this week. Yeah, thanks for taking the meds now. There you go. Yeah. I know it. I got to shake for my opinion. Yeah. 6 in the a.m., 5 in the p.m. So I used to be that way. I don't take that many meds anymore. All right there, Sandra. You have yourself a great day. So. Yeah, so far we've had 3 people on today. We had Rinda. I see Rinda. We had Picker Rick, and we had Yankee Living. So did you get yourself a breakfast sandwich this morning after you dropped Mommy off there, Big Steve? I got dishes to do from last night when I get up here. Yep. Chef, cook, and bottle washer. Yeah. I gotta do something with this banana wine too. I think I might strain that out or rack it or whatever and see how it's doing. Bowl of cereal. Okay. It's a bad med. Oh, isn't that nice? Light meal this AM? Okay there, Big Steven. You know how to boil eggs? I'll tell you how to boil eggs, Steve. Just listen to Iron Dog and he'll tell you how to boil an egg. Get your pan of cold water, okay? Put some salt in it. Put your eggs in the pan of cold water. Bring that pan of cold water up to a rolling boil. Boil the eggs for 2 minutes. Take it off the stovetop or take it off the heat and just let it sit there till the water becomes room temperature. After the water becomes room temperature, Take your eggs out, put them in some cold water, grab a jar, like a jelly jar or something with a lid. Put some water in there, preferably warm water. Throw the egg in there so it cracks it. Put the lid on, shake it a couple of times, and it'll peel right off. And your yolk will be yellow, it won't be green. So that's how you boil an egg. Or you can do it like Carolyn, 10 minutes, and then you drain them. But I usually do it that way, just let it, room temperature. And, it takes about a half an hour, 45 minutes to get down to room temperature. So, and then your eggs, you just put them in cool water or cold water, and that stops, make sure they're done. And then you just throw them in a jar with some warm water in there, shake it up, and you'll peel them right off. Now, that's the way everybody used to do it, but they find out if you put it in cold water and that water starts heating up, it's cooking it until it gets right up to the boiling part. So they're already cooking. And then, when it boils for 2 or 3 minutes, then you just take it off. They've already cooked. So. You put yours in the fridge? Usually I don't put them in the fridge until after I get them peeled. So I will. It depends. If I have ice, I'll put them in ice water. If I don't, I just put them in cold tap water and chill them down as fast as I can. And then when you put them in your jar, you put warm water in there and you throw it in there and pour some warm water in there or whatever. But you throw it in there and that initially cracks the shell. And then you got the warm water. The warm water gets in between the shell and the egg itself, and it works the shell loose. So, and 90% of the time, you'll have a yellow yolk or whatever you want to call it, yellow yolk. So, instead of the green ones, the green one means you've overcooked it. But I don't know. I was raised on green yolks. I'm sure everybody else was too. You temper your eggs. I don't give mine a temper. I just do it, I don't never get mad at my eggs, Carolyn. I don't have a temper with them. I know what you're saying. I just thought I'd make it funny. What about a poached egg? What about a poached egg? You want me to make you some poached eggs? I have an egg poacher. What are you talking about, slow mode? It is on slow mode. It's always been on slow mode. But it should be set at 3 seconds. I'm trying to edit it right now, see what's going on. Yeah, it's set at 3 seconds. I always have it set like that there, Christy. Probably just you. I ain't talking in slow mode. So slow mode on means you can only um, leave a comment so often. That's all that is. Welcome, Christy. How are you doing? Hey, Christy, how are you doing? So, does that sound better if I slow it right down? Or would you like me to speed it up some? Welcome, everybody. How are you doing today? Nice to have you here. Is that better? I don't know. So, maybe it's you, maybe it's me, maybe it's the internet. I don't know. Maybe it's just YouTube and Google Hangouts. So, I'm sure it's something. Good morning, Cindy K. Yeah, I'm okay. Good morning, FFP. So, and your fellow Earthlings, there you go. Nice to see you, Howie. I made a mistake the other day and called Brad Howie. And so Brad says, okay, Frank. Oh. Your playback speed was set that. Okay. All right. Maybe you weren't okay there. That's funny. Oh. Hmm. I don't know. I haven't been down there, but I'm pretty sure they're probably still investigating the house down there. So. Well, that's nice to know. Boiled eggs? Chili gives me gas. So does bean soup. Um, barricade situation. Guy lost it. Barricaded himself in the house. Was shooting his gun in the house, and then about 1:20 they heard 3 shots, and the guy quit talking. And I guess around 7:30 or somewhere around there, they finally went in, and he was dead. So after shooting 22 tear gas grenades in there, so or canisters. But this is only like 300 feet down the street, so maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, not that far. He was a vet and he was off his meds, so it was bad. That's right there, FFP. Tell her. Oh. right. There's an enzyme called Beano. Yeah. You can take that and there'll be no gas. It was sad. It was, honestly. You know, did some joking about it, but it was sad. 'Cause there's nothing you can do to help the guy. The guy's already made up his decision. You know, the guy made up his decision at 5 o'clock in the morning what was going to happen the rest of the day. So, yeah, right. It is, Howie. Well, like I said, you know, he was on medication and they took him off. And then I tried to say, you know, there's only three reasons why they take you off. Either it's harming you physically and not, healthy, okay, your health wise, or it's harming you your health wise, or you are abusing it, okay, or they feel the need that you don't need it no more because you are better. So the Bone Crusher from Jerry's Woodshop, Night Build. Right. That's basically the three ways that, they take you off meds. So. And yet don't show up. Well, you really can't do anything about the war part. But yeah. She wants to know which enzyme there. Well, if you're abusing it, they'll stop your script right there. And they probably did offer him to go into a treatment center, and he probably didn't do that. So. We don't really know what went on, as far as at the, at the VA or whatever. They just said he's off his meds, and then people are automatically saying the VA is the one that did it, But there could have been, there's, three ways of doing it, and then they could have had, they could have offered him treatments, a treatment center, or they could have offered him an alternative program or whatever to go to do, and yeah, it's just all speculation. Nobody knows the truth. So, and nobody will ever know the truth because medical reports are personal. They'll never know because even the cops can't get the medical reports. A judge can order them, but they're not going to post any of that on the newspapers or the news or anything like that. So. Which I think is great because, nobody should have to know anybody, and nobody should be able to know anybody else's health problems. So. I don't think he'd ever been in jail. I just think, he was done. He needed the help and didn't get the help or whatever. So I don't know. You're right. He went down the way he wanted to. Some people want to go down in a blaze of glory. Some people don't. If I'm going to go down because it's not my time, Okay, let's put it that way. It's not my time to go down, but if I have to go down, I'm going to go down with a fight. You know what I mean? Just like anybody else. You know, you're not going to sit there and just lay down for somebody to, you know, off you, whatever. You're going to go down with a fight. And, you know, according to him, he probably thought he had a fight. So, I don't know. Like I said, nobody will ever know. You know, it's just speculation. The neighbors said, you know, the neighbor across the street said he was over the other day and told them that, you know, he was never going to jail and he was never going to prison. And, you know, if anything ever happened, he would die first. So, you know, I think that would have been a little thing right there that somebody, they should have, you know, they should have got a hold of somebody then, you know, but I don't know. It's just sad. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. We just speculate. That's it. But then again, you know, maybe that's what he just wanted to do. Oh, I bet. I bet they're FFP. I bet he would. PTSD. All right, everybody, it's 9:29. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I really do. I appreciate y'all stopping in and saying hi. Remember, tonight, my Thursday night talk, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So if you guys want to come on in, I'll be there tonight. See you tonight there, Christy. So, peace to you too there, FFP. Thanks, Rick. I want to thank Picker Rick 1 for being here. I want to thank Yankee Living for being here too. And for Mama Renda for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being on the panel. I enjoyed it. So, God bless to you too there, Sandy. Y'all have a great day, and we will see you later.